Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I am going to be continuing with the booklet today. I'm so sorry, the blooming battery ran out. However, you didn't miss much, to be honest. I ended the last video with rounding these corners, so all I did was round the pages inside. And I noticed that some of these pages, for whatever reason, when I closed the booklet, they stuck out just a little bit. I think it's because my sewing was a little bit wonky. So all I did, rather than like trying to trim it off, I just turned that over like that. I can make a little pocket. I mean, I could cut it off, but then I'd have to do it straight, and you know, it's a bit difficult. So I just turned it over like that. So we're done for the actual bare bones of this booklet. So I'm going to have a look today at just doing something on the front cover. I have found myself some bits of collage paper and some stamped images that I had in my stash. I have got together my woodland kit in case I want to print anything off from there. There's some black and white mushrooms at the back, and then there's just some really lovely images on there as well. They are in my shops if you are interested in buying those. I use these a lot during this time of year. I've also printed some more papers. So this is from the Autumn Fall mini kit, one of the background papers, and so is this one. Then you may have seen, you may not, I have a new muted mushrooms kit. That's on Etsy and Kofi as well. So I've printed the background page from that and some of the tags. This is one of the autumn grunge kits, and I absolutely just love. I've printed it out on photo paper. It's just, look at that image. It's just gorgeous. I love it. So I just wanted to show you that because I've got some of the backing paper on there. So I may use that. I don't know because it's slightly thicker. And I've also printed one of the collage pages from the Autumn Grunge, the set 1 kit, as well as some of these like collage tiles. This is a freebie, it's not a freebie, this is a Kofi member printable. That's available on Kofi if you are a member. I just thought the colours will go nicely with that. And then I also printed some autumn leaves. These again, this is in the Kofi member autumn notes kit. So I'm going to cut those out and do something perhaps with those. And also in that kit is a page of labels, and I'm going to get those cut out and also maybe do something with those. So what I'm thinking is perhaps arranging some of the labels on the front, some of the leaves, maybe some fabric, and going from there. So I'll get everything cut out and I will talk to you in a little while. So I have cut out all of the leaves and inked around them. I love how they look all inked up. There are some more orange ones which I'll show you in a second. So I've done that, and I have also cut round all the labels and inked those as well, just around the edges. These circle ones fit a 2-inch punch, so that's handy. And what I was thinking of doing was something a little bit like this. I'm making sort of an arrangement on the front of this booklet. So I think I'm just going to get everything stuck down. So these are like the more orangey ones and the green ones, and they just look so nice when they're inked up. So I think I'm going to do something like that, and we will just get to gluing. I'm going to work, I think, off the booklet, try and get it glued together and then stick the whole lot on. I think that might be easier. So let's try and get this off. And I will chat as I'm going. So I did, first of all, want to say a massive thank you to anybody who has watched my videos, liked, commented. I appreciate it so much. Thank you if you have joined the membership. Thank you if you have ever bought a kit from me. I appreciate it so, I can't work on that, I can't see what I'm doing. I appreciate it so much, and I know sometimes I get into videos and it might be something that I forget to say, but please know that I appreciate you massively. And I also wanted to say that just when I was thinking about my introduction just then, when I was cutting all this out, it seemed like I was, you know, obviously I've printed kits out because I've designed them and I want to use them. But I realise that, not everyone may not be in a position to purchase a kit, or, might not want to. And I didn't want to come across as it looking like I was just trying to flog my kits, because that's not the case at all. And I just became really conscious that it might have come across that way. And I honestly didn't mean for it to come across that way. This is looking completely different, isn't it, to how it was, but hey ho. So yeah, so I just wanted to say that, because obviously use whatever you've got. Use a kit that you have from somebody else, or anything goes. What I'm going to do is put a blob of glue in the centre of here and then glue it afterwards, I think. Yes, no? I don't know how best to go about that. Yeah, so I wanted to say that. I wanted to just say that I didn't mean to come across as, keep going on about my own kits. It's just I've designed them, so I want to use them. But there are lots of freebies on the Kofi site. I've put some on for each new kit that's come out. So you should be able to find something on there, and I have some more things ready to go. I have some tags that are ready to go as a freebie, which I've already designed. They just need saving and putting into the, the correct files. So I will get those uploaded, and I think what I will do is actually next video I will get some freebies up on the site, and we will make something just with the freebies, just using the freebie kits. I think that might be nice, something that we can all do together. And yeah, if you're not in a position to purchase a kit, or you just don't want to purchase the kit, or you've already purchased the kit but wouldn't mind a few extras, then I want to try and be inclusive to everybody. And if you want to craft along, then you can get the kit printed out and ready, and you will be able to craft along. We can do it all together. So I thought that might be a nice idea. Let me know what you think to that. I will probably do that next video. And what I might do is do it in like actual real time. So I mean, I film in real time anyway, but I cut out like irrelevant bits. So for example, just then I went completely silent while I was trying to work out where I wanted to put this leaf. So I've cut that out, so you're not just watching me in silence. But what I might do is do the whole thing in complete real time, and then we could just have like a craft together using the free kits. This is completely different to how it was looking, but I'm liking it. So what do you think? Would that be a good idea? I think it would be. I'm going to cut that stem off. I hope it would be anyway. So I'll put some tags on there. There's already obviously stuff on there anyway. I want that on there, but I don't want it to hang off because it's going to get ruined. So I'll have to have it maybe about there. So yeah, there's already things on there Get a smaller one maybe. And we'll get some more stuff. So yeah, there's papers. There are some like little embellishments on there as well. Yeah, I like that one there. So yeah, shall we do that next time? Let's do like a freebie craft together, I think. Realise how hard positioning leaves is. I'm just going to get a bone folder so I can press these down. Sure, they're nice and glued. Oh, and also this paper, if you're wanting to make this booklet, this page is actually a freebie. If you remember in my last video, it's a full size bit, and this was half of it. And the other half we've got left. So, you know, you can make this with the freebie as well, if you wanted to. Right, next. What should we have next? Let's have a look. Do love these leaves. Another green one to balance that out. Quite like that. Got some orange. Could do orange there. Like for example now, while I'm moving bits around and thinking to myself, that might be something I would choose to cut out. Not all of it, but just some of it. So for example, if I glue, I will tend to show a little bit of the gluing, but not all of the gluing. Because then it kind of gives a sense of what I'm doing without making the person who's watching sit through it all, if that makes sense. So quite like that coming across there. Right, let me get something to hold this down as well. Right, there you go. Right, is that caused a shadow? I hope it hasn't. Is this really high up? Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. So I quite like that there. And I want another kind of small, oh, I've got some here. And that could come. I like that. Yes, I like that. Right, so I need to get this one stuck. I don't need that leaf. What I've done with these stems is the thinner ones, like this for example, I just cut them a little bit wider and then ink them to cover the white, so it just makes them a bit, you know, a bit wider, a bit more manageable. But you could also just cut them off like I have. I do like to keep the stems on because sometimes I think it's nice to see, you know, it makes it look a bit more realistic when you've got the stem. So I know a couple of you have bought the Autumn Grunge kit, and some of you have also bought the Autumn Fall mini kit. So if you make anything with them, I would love to see photos if you can. I will leave, I do have an email. I just forget to put it into the description, but I will leave an email. I will start leaving emails in the description box. And I would love to see any projects, and then we can share them on Kofi maybe. That would be a nice idea. I love to see how other people have interpreted kind of my ideas. Because everyone, I find, even though people might use the same kits or the same papers, everyone's interpretation always comes out differently, because obviously we're all individuals and we all have an idea of how we want something to look. So I always like to see, you know, what other people have come up with. Now, do you know what I feel we're missing? I feel like we're missing autumn or a word or fall or a label. So I think perhaps that might be something that I can make for us as well, that you can download. So I'll have a think about that as well. So I really like that for the front cover. I'm wondering whether to add something up the top, a leaf coming down, or a leaf kind of like a small one that we might cut off. I've used most of the small ones now. That might look a bit much. I did have some of this really nice fabric from Tim Holtz that I was kind of wondering whether to put on the spine, but I don't think I will now. I don't think it's quite what I'm looking for. Right, so for now I'm going to leave it like that. Do we need something here? I think we might. I think I've got, what I might do is print out this page again, 2 to a page. So I've got some smaller ones that I can fit around. So I may go and do that now. So bear with me. I will go and sort myself out and then we'll finish this front cover off. So I printed 2 to a page. I just got some smaller ones. You could even do 4 to a page if you wanted to go even smaller. And I just kind of worked out where, oops, I want them to go. So we will just quickly stick those down in place. Oops, I've got to have that on here because it flicks up otherwise. Tissue. I hope you've all been well this last week. The weather's really taken a turn for the worse where I am. I think we are well and truly getting into winter now. Right, put that one down. And I'm thinking a label for here. So I could use one of my own, or I could have a look to see what else I've got. Right, so I've been having a look at all the different things I've got. Did get some tracer labels out because I thought one of those might look nice. But then I felt like anything with writing on was drawing attention away from this. And I want this to be, you know, the focal point. So then I just found in my little box of kind of leftovers, just a blank label that I'd obviously stamped just onto a book page. And I thought something plainer would look nice. And then I remembered I had these. So about a week ago I went into a charity shop called Cat Paws, I think it was. I think it was a cat charity shop, and I got loads of craft stuff in there. So these were 50p and they're like bubble stickers, and they just stick like that into the corner. So they would go like that. So I would have one here and here, maybe on all 4 sides, I don't know. And then I was thinking, does the label look good there? So should I have it with the label or without the label? And then I'm thinking, I think the label might just be enough, and just to keep this as the focal point. Then I could get something that says autumn, which I still haven't found, but I'm hoping to find. So I might go with that. I'm just going to put them down lightly because I will obviously add some glue, but it's the perfect colour and style. So one would go there. Would I have 4 of them? What do you think? I wish I could hear people's thoughts. So 4 of them. Or just 2 of them. I'm going to go for 4, I think. Balance it out. Right, so let's get these stuck down. I'm just trying to make sure that you're still in. I think you are. I'm going to put some glue on because I don't trust these to stay stuck. But what a bargain for 50p. It's amazing what you can find from charity shops. I've found all sorts. I found some of those CD stickers the other day for like 50p, and I got like 100 in a box or something. So I picked those up because I thought I could do something with those. And there, where's the other one gone? Yeah, all sorts. I also found these like black and white frames, which I think they're on this big roll. There was 2 rolls, I just got one. I think they may, you know, they might have been designed to be like a wall decor. But again, they could be repurposed into something else, so I've got those. Yeah, it's bizarre, the types of things that you find. And usually I don't go for like puffy stickers. Not usually my type of thing, but on this occasion, I think they work well. And they're not actually that puffy, to be honest. Where's that other one gone? There it is. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking how it looks. I'm liking that that's still the focal point. Oops. And I'm glad I didn't go for material, and I'm glad I didn't put that Tim Holtz material on, because I think the colours wouldn't have suited. That's moved. This is the neatest tacky glue. It's good because it is really tacky, but you do get time to manoeuvre about if you need to. I like that. I'm going to let those dry. I really, really want to go and have a look, see if I can find something for here, because I think it would just finish it off. So I am going to go and have a quick look and see if I can come up with anything. Unfortunately, I can't find anything, so I'm not going to push it. I will either have a look to see what else I've got, you know, hidden away, or I will I'll design something. But I did, from that same charity shop, I did just find this ribbon. Exactly the same colour as the reds here. How cute would that look? That's so cute. So I like that. I'm going to put that to one side. We'll use that, I think. And yeah, I think I'm finished for today. I'm just debating whether to put on some of these corners where these leaves meet. Is that too much? Without. I just thought it might just add that little bit extra. I like that. I'm just going to put them on like that for now instead of gluing. And we could perhaps put maybe a brown one. You saw these the other day in my video. I showed that I'd bought them. I like that. Shall I keep those on? What do you think? Maybe another red one down here. Well, it's not red, it's like a burgundy. Up there. Does that look odd there? I was thinking it balances it out a little bit and kind of brings the composition down rather than just keeping it all clumped in the middle. What do you think? Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. I like that. So that's it from me today. I'll just show you quickly what I did with the pocket that we made the other day. So I was thinking it was a little bit plain. What I did was use a die to cut out a shape. This is a little Tim Holtz, what they call, like one of the snippets. And then I used a dry leaf and a label, and I laminated using one of the self-laminating sheets that I spoke about in a video probably about 8 months ago, one of my first videos. I will link that video below, and I used a self-laminating sheet just to laminate that in, and I just thought that gave the pocket a little bit something else. However, I did it all and then realised I'd done the whole thing upside down, so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to put it like this. And then I didn't plan this, but it does actually, that space, it fits that tag really nicely. And then we've got the red there with the red there and the red here. So yeah, so I just wanted to update you on that. I'm going to have a think about these dots. I feel like it needs to be slightly smaller. I will have a little bit more of a faff. And then next time we will do a freebie make. So keep your eyes open for me posting on Kofi any kind of free files or free downloads. It doesn't charge you to follow me on Kofi, so you can follow, you don't have to pay to have an account, so you can just follow me on there and, get details of what's going on. And also, if you could just you don't even have to subscribe, but like or comment if you enjoyed the video, or if you think you might like to watch more content, if you'd like to subscribe, that would be great as well. It really does help with the algorithm, especially with having been away for a number of weeks. But until next time, take really, really good care of yourselves. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.